After years of anticipation, Rare's ambitious pirate epic has finally drifted onto Xboxes and PCs around the globe. In Sea of Thieves, you'll be placed in a ship that fits your group size, up to a maximum of 4. You'll choose whether you want to be treasure hunters or treasure hunter hunters. You've got the larger 4-person galleons with more firepower, but require more communication to sail. If you fully unfurl your sails, for example, you can't see if you're steering. Whoever's in the crow's nest or at the front has to let you know where to go. Smaller sloops made for 1 or 2 people are faster and can be hard to hit when factoring in cannonball travel time. Sea of Thieves has done a nice job balancing these 2 kinds of ships, so 4-person ships don't have too much of an advantage. Your server will be populated with around 6 ships at any given time. Whether or not you actually see them is up to fate.
What is it?
Grab your quests at the outpost, head out to fetch your buried treasure, and hand it in. Everything in between is subject to open-world PvP, which gives rise to interesting stories. That time I stole a chest from under their noses and handed it in as my own. Or that time I shot myself out of a cannon onto their ship to blow up their powder keg. There's never a moment when you're feeling too punished. Falling overboard will mercifully trigger this merman brandishing a flare, who reunites you with your deck-dwelling crew. This applies to death too, which results in just a few seconds of being on a ghost ship before you respawn. Should your ship go down, it'll be recreated at a nearby island. Rare has managed to achieve some of the best looking water in video games here. Of course, the bobbing and swaying of waves has very practical effects on ship-to-ship combat. Trajectories of bullets and cannonballs must contend with both a moving target and moving origin. The choppiest of seas not only wreaks havoc on your aim, at times it even creates temporary barriers. Since these waves aren't just cosmetic, they need to be the same on everyone's screen at once. It's not just beautiful, it's a technical achievement. Baked into every cannon shot is a healthy amount of risk-reward. Ships in Sea of Thieves don't have a health bar. Instead, their health is decided by water in their hull. Once it's taking on more water than can be feasibly bailed out, it's over. This means shots to the lower part of the hull are inherently more threatening. If you can hit that bottom sliver, you've done some real damage. But naturally that means you're inches away from hitting the water, nullifying your shot. It's easily one of the best parts of the game in an ocean that's otherwise a bit bare bones. While the water and ship combat are stellar, they take up a small amount of time in an experience that quickly feels like it doesn't contain much. After 3 or so outings, you'll be heading to the same islands, looking for the same landmarks, and doing the same things. Sea of Thieves somewhat randomly generates these quests forever. In a way, you're never done, and another way, you're done very quickly. We also had major issues with lag. At times, our greatest challenge was getting up the stairs on our own galleon. We'd stop at the end of a pier and find ourselves swimming a second later. This was across Xbox and PC in the US and Australia. It's a game full of short-lived novelties. You can play an instrument, you can get drunk, there's a dance emote, and... wait, is that it? We expect more to be added over the game's life cycle, but we have to judge it on its launch content. Just be aware going into this one that after a few outings, you've pretty much seen what Rare's pirate epic has to offer. Sea of Thieves is a make-your-own-fun game, but it's difficult not to feel like the developers could have made more fun for you.